powerful beings. I'm going to be talking about structuring your wellness business. The world needs your gift. Wellness entrepreneurs, stand up because the world needs you. So, we're going to be talking about structuring it. I found out that I've been holding back from you. That's right. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been holding back. I've been giving a lot of value lately. But recently it hit me that I've been holding back. And keep listening to the podcast because I'm going to share with you what I mean. Here's why I've been holding back. I haven't been telling you all the skills that I have. I haven't been utilizing all of my gifts. I've been sharing with you the gift that's most beautiful, the gift of expressing my spirit, of talking about holistic health and wellness. That's what I've been sharing with you. But what I realized is there's a missing link. And what I discovered was if I fill this missing link, not only will it help you, but it's also going to help me. So then I can then do what I want to do. So what is this missing link? I've been holding back from you the structure. I've been holding back from you the skill sets that I have that life was grooming me to have so I can be where I'm at right now to share it to you. So now you may ask me, okay, why are you telling me that? What does that matter to you? I want to ask you this question. What haven't you been holding back? What have you been holding back? What is it that you want to share with the world, but you're not sure if you're ready to share it? What's holding you back? So what I mean by I've been holding back from you, it means that I haven't been utilizing all of my gifts to help you grow. I've been utilizing some of them. And I want to ask you, what gifts do you have that you're not utilizing to help yourself grow and that somebody else is missing because you haven't put it out there? I'm not saying that to make you feel bad. I'm just saying that to make you reflect. What gifts do you have that can bring prosperity to your world, to the world, and to you? For me, the major gift I had was the gift of my body. And what you do from a young age is what you can do right now to impact the world. You may not have recognized it, but since the beginning you started your life, there are a couple of things you just found yourself to be good at. And you've been so good at it that it seems so easy to you that you haven't even thought about sharing it. So this is the epiphany I had this week. Holistic health and wellness, it took a lot of unlearning and learning to step into it. But when it comes to like tech and structuring a business and building systems and organizing, I found out that I've been hiding a skill that was so easy to me that it's just like water. From editing videos to making flyer posts, I've been hiding away my skill sets. So once again, what does that have to do with you? What skill sets are you hiding? All right, so I'm sharing with you how I structure certain things and how I've been structuring them and how they're very useful. So I'm gonna walk you through how I started as a fitness coach, what I did to build a brand, what I did to create great content that will empower people. Now, I don't have 10,000 followers. I don't have 25,000 followers. I don't have 50 or 100 there. I don't have 1 million. I have about 5,000. Everything I'm doing now is a good blueprint to reach as many people. It's just there's an exposure time. The structure, you could set up a great structure. The people have to realize it's valuable. So I say the time that it takes for your product launch to your product success is just called a recognition. How long does it take the masses to realize, who is this person here? How long does it take? That's what the journey is about. It's not that you're not good yet. It's not that what you know doesn't work. It's just that not enough people know about it. So the more you get in front of more people, the more what you're already doing, if structured correctly, can now work. You get what I'm saying? So when I share this, what I'm sharing with you, I don't want you to go look at my followers or my numbers to dictate if it works. I want you to actually set the system to dictate if it saves you time and if it's more effective in running your business. So why I didn't share this a long time was because of this complex. And I want you to also listen to it because it's also going to show you that you may be having the same exact complex. You might think what you know don't work because you don't have it working where you want it to be. Where what you know does work, you just don't know, not enough people know about it yet. And the thing is, we need to increase your exposure. So how many people have came on my live and got great value? A lot. However, more people can know about it, but they just don't know yet. So this journey is just you figuring out, how do I get more people to know about it? And setting up a system and structure that when they get in, they can change their lives. At the same time, you can create a business that will help you keep growing. So what does structure look like? All right, so when you're starting a brand, there's a couple of things that need to be in place for that brand to operate efficiently. So let me explain to you how I got started. I got started as a personal trainer, a fitness coach. And you may be wondering, like, okay, got started as a fitness coach. How did you get started? Well, here's the concept. I wanted to help people get in shape. All I know is I know about exercising. I knew what I knew from high school. So the first thing in thinking about starting your wellness business is, what were you really good at in high school? I was really good at sports. Since I was really good at sports, it was a no-brainer for me. I ought to use my body. So did I go to personal training school right away or take the certification to start that? No, I remember the exercises I learned in track. So I said, okay, I remember the exercises I learned in track. I remember the discipline. I remember the breathing techniques. I remember the motivation. I remember the structure of which coach went me through. So I was like, okay, how can I, and this is a question you want to ask yourself, how can I use what I learned to impact somebody else's life with what I've learned? I really want you to hear this. This is exactly what was coming in my head. And then I asked myself, what do I have now that I can use to do that? So when I was literally sophomore year in college, I thought to myself, how can I use what I knew from being an athlete to help people get in shape? I didn't have to go to trainer school. I already knew what I knew. So what stops the gap from starting businesses is that we feel like we need to get all the education right away. Like somebody say, I want to be a holistic wellness entrepreneur. Well, great. How can you get in the fitness field? How can you get in the wellness space one way or the other? Do with what you have until you can get what you want to be. So most people are like, I want to be in the holistic wellness field, but I don't know the nutrition. I don't know the breathing. I don't know everything yet. Well, you won't know everything yet. You need to start with what you currently have. A skill set that you did so easily that it came like water to you. Running was my thing. Basketball was my thing. So I said, okay, I know how to run. I know how to play basketball. I know how to do track. I know. So I was like, I played 7 sports. So I was like, okay, I want to help people get in shape. So why don't I have them play sports? That's how simple it was. I didn't say, okay, where's the gym? I said, how can I have people play basketball and get in shape? When you start utilizing your gift and you become resourceful, you come up with great ideas. That's revolutionary. That's actually innovative. So I was like, okay, I'm going to help people work out by exercise. I was like, oh, that's a great idea. No, I said that wrong. I'm going to help people exercise through sports. So I started a company that helped people exercise with sports and fun activities. So it's a process. So then I went on, the process continued, and I was like, I have no gym. So what was my solution to that? Because you're going to get these things in your mind that's going to bring up all your limitations. And every time you get a limitation, I need you to find a solution. Yeah, I need you to find a workaround. So I was like, okay, I don't have access to the gym. So I don't have my certification yet. So I can't go to the gyms, and I don't even have money to rent out the gym. So I was like, okay, I can use low-key the gyms I already have, and I can get 4 cones, and I could do body exercises like I learned in track. And I can have people work out outside. So I was like, okay, nice. I'm going to use what I have where I'm at. My car broke down, and I couldn't go anywhere. I was like, okay, all right, so what I'll do is I'll just stay home, and I'll have the people come to me up until I can fix my car and go somewhere. So people came to me, I had them do body weight exercises, had them play sports, and I had them do outdoor. Then I was like, wait, this is a great concept. Outdoor mobile personal training. So I was like, wait, who's doing mobile personal training? So I went online and I saw all trainers went to gyms. They was going to gyms all the time. I was like, oh, there's an opportunity for me to bring the gym to them. So I started an idea that says, bring the gym to you. I started with taglines. Bring the gym to you, the personal trainer that comes to you. No longer do you have to do boring exercises at the gym. Why don't you stay home and work out
by doing fun exercises that is from sports. You are an athlete. So I called people that joined it flex athletes. I didn't call them clients. First of all, stop calling your people clients. Call them something else. Community, tribe members. I call them flex athletes. Clients is not a good word. Well, it's just, it seems transactional. But you want to create your own language. So I was like, flex athletes, they train by exercising outdoors. So I was like, the premier mobile personal training business. I bring the gym to you and I turn you into an athlete. So people are like, what? I want to get on that. Flex FB, Flex FB. So people, and I didn't have much. I didn't have much marketing. All I had was an Instagram profile and 2 free personal training sessions. I'm literally giving you the structure in the story. So I started with the personal training sessions on Instagram. And you're like, oh. So I said, if you want to train, if you want to lose weight, tone up, I created 3 main points. 3 things that people wanted to achieve. If you want to lose weight, if you want to tone up, and if you want to lose weight, it was lose weight, tone up, and something else. Trilogies really work. Then you want to sign up for 2 free personal training sessions. Do what you can with what you have where you're at. Now, I was in college, so guess what I did? I talked to college students. I went around campus. I put flyers. I posted on the bulletin boards. I went to Goodwill, well, not Goodwill, but Whole Foods and YouFit. I stood in the parking lot and I gave people flyers. And then they would call me and I would train them. I'll give them the 2 free personal training session. We'd go to the beach or a park and so on and so forth. So I started building my company with no matter where I'm at, with what I have, I had to learn to be resourceful. Resourcefulness is not just the ultimate resource, but it's the ultimate tool of innovation. Some of the things I'm doing now is only because of the lack of resources, which caused me to become more resourceful. You get what I'm saying? When you have a lack of resources, you become more resourceful. Really listen to this. So you're like, well, I can't go anywhere. Well, you have to be resourceful with Zoom. Well, you have to be you have to figure out a way, out of no way, because you got to get the process started. Everything I'm telling you about now, this started in 2015 from the get-go when I thought about 2014 when I thought about starting a personal training business. And guess what? Am I just a personal trainer now? No, I'm the holistic motivator. I didn't know about holistic health and wellness. I didn't know about Tai Chi, Qigong. I just said, I'm an athlete. I know how to work out. Let's get people to work out with me. That's it. And it just started a brand new journey. So I want to ask you, what were you before? And how can you get somebody else to do it with you? I'm telling you, this is it, bro. This is all it is, sis. It's just sprouting from within. That's how the business got started, right? So, okay, I was like, all right. So when I finally got started, I thought to myself, I need to look apart. So I think brand, I think colors, I think fonts. Now, of course, the brand I kept reinventing the brand. I reinvented this brand so many times. It's that, trust me, the logo was orange and black and orange. And now it's aquamarine. So your brand just starts one way. I post the logo and I was thinking to myself, then what I realized was I needed to tell a story. I needed to tell a story. So not only did I need to have colors and brand images, but I needed to tell a story. And the way I found to tell a story was by telling other people's stories. So I want you to really listen to the structure because this is a good structure here. So as a wellness professional, the journey is not about you, it's about the person in the journey. So when somebody came to me, I wanted to make it feel like a documentary from everybody outside looking in. Check out the page at Flex Holistic and scroll down. Everything I'm talking to you, I have the receipts. Right? Scroll down on the page Flex Holistic and you're going to see the storytelling. So from early on, I learned about storytelling. And the concept of storytelling is not telling just your business story, because although people care about how your business got started, they want to know how it's going to jumpstart their lives. That's what they care mostly about. Not how you got started a business, not what the business is, your mission. Like they low-key care, but they low-key don't. Surely, my friend, they don't give a damn. They want to know how they can get the result. They want to know how they can get. So what I did was I recorded people exercising. I would do like, I would have like a documentary. I would ask them questions. Hey, how does it feel like starting a workout with Flex? Flex FP is like, well, I've been looking to train. I've been looking to lose weight. And I would show them working out from day to day. I would make Flex FP stories. So on my Instagram, I would post stories of people transforming their lives, and they would be working out on the beach. They would see them on the pool. They'd be like, what? Somebody would hit me up. Hey, I want to do that workout. That looks so fun. I was storytelling, and I'm still storytelling myself. But when I first started, it was all brand. I didn't know about personal brand. In fact, I hid behind the camera when I started storytelling other people. So what can be your asset can be your detriment, or can be something you need to work on. But you figure it out. So I would just record everybody's story, but I didn't build my personal brand yet, which was good because I really got a gist of how to help other people bring out their stories. So then here's what I did. What I did was eventually I started to get the courage to start posting my own content. Mind you, I was the quietest kid in high school. I was a mute before I was 3, so communication to me wasn't the utmost thing. I would mumble and stumble on my words a lot. Now, I want you to see the difference. Do I mumble and stumble on my words now as much? No, I grew. I grew to this level. So I'm like, no personal brand. So I just started making quotes and flyers, and I started to have the same colors. And I started on my IG, and I called my IG CEO Ambitionist. So I just had quotes, flyers, pictures, shirtless. I had a lot of shirtless photos. Sexy ones too, but anyways, that's beyond the point. I'm just joking. But I just had a lot of pictures with my shirt off, quotes, and then I would make some motivational, and I put videos of me working out. I didn't talk that much because I wasn't confident to talk yet. Progress, it just takes a little bit, a step. So what I realized was I needed to have the same color schemes. I needed to post consistently every day, every single day. Every day. Somebody said, whoa, you're so consistent. Yes, I learned that early on. So I started posting constantly, putting flyers. And guess what? When I didn't have my own quotes, I just posted other people's quotes. So you're like, man, I don't know how you come up with 1,000 quotes. I'm like, yo, I grew to come up with them. I grew. So you're like, when I didn't have any quotes of my own, which I did, I just didn't tap into it yet. I just posted other people's quotes. When I didn't have my own content, I curated the content and posted it. So when we're talking about structure, this is how you structure your mind. This is how you really get started. You got to get started somewhere. And the person you become out of the journey is going to amaze you. I'm not gassing my head, but I'm amazed by how far I've grown. I'm not amazed by how amazing I am. I'm just amazed how God can take me from where I was to where I'm at. And that just fuels me. Now I understand why I went through all of that. It was because so I can be able to help somebody in my stage. Now I understand. Wow, I understand it. So I just posted things. Now I was just talking about mindset. I didn't niche down yet. I would just talk about mindset. I would talk about my journey. You could see the struggle in my face. I said that. You can see the struggle because I was going through a lot. But I kept sharing stuff, and people were inspired by that. They was like, who is this guy? I didn't know everything, but I knew something. I knew I had greatness within me. And how did I know that? I listened to Les Brown. So some of you are like, oh, I don't believe in myself too much to do what you did. Well, I didn't believe in myself that much. I let somebody else's belief in me kick in till I believed in me that much. So I would listen to motivational speakers. I listened to Eric Thomas, Les Brown, and they would inspire me so much that I was like, let's go. I'm like, let's go. So I just felt so fueled up, so fired up. I was like, yo, I got to bring this stuff out here. I was like, what if I can do the same thing for someone else? Questions will create you if you follow through. So I was like, what if I can inspire people like E.T. does? I was like, what if I can inspire people like Les Brown? What if I can be smooth like Jim Rohn and work my words like he do? I was like, that'd be so dope. So I started to seek that out. So I started listening, I started hearing, I started reading. I just did that all day long, every single day, nonstop. So now, every time I pour into me, I can pour into them. By them, I mean everybody that's tapping into my personal brand, tapping into my business brand, Flex Holistic. Yeah, make sure you check out Flex Holistic. I'm going to relaunch the brand. God had a season in my life where I had to take a break from the brand so I can have the clarity I have now to relaunch it to this big tech company that is going to be. So it's like, yo, everything happens for a reason. And it's just like, there's a season for everything. Sometimes you're in your growth season, sometimes you're in your shepherd season, and other times you get in your CEO point. So some of you, you're in the growth season now, but you want to go straight to CEO. No. You want to be in the growth season, the learning point. That steps you in, qualifies you for the shepherd season. What's a shepherd season? Shepherd season is not necessarily meaning that the people you leading are sheep. It doesn't mean that. It's the concept that you're in it with them. You're in the same journey with them. You're traveling the road with them. You're communicating from a perspective of, yo, I'm where you're. But my mindset is enough where I can lead you because the vision I see, we're walking there. What that does is it creates a sort of like, it's something deeper than the brand. It becomes deeper than the brand. Your brand has this it factor that Michael G. Gerber talks about in his book. What's the book name? Michael G. Berger. Okay. I read this book in the library when I had nowhere to stay. And that book changed my life. You need to have an it factor to your business. Something that touches the hearts of people. And it has to sprout from a desire to make an impact. So I was like, yo, you have seasons in your life. There's the growth stage where you set out to start a business and it's a little hard, but you have to learn how to empower people. This is where people are in a stage of not knowing if they're good enough, or they're in a stage of feeling as if they're imposter. The growth stage is where you're like, yo, I'm doing this. I have the gifts, but my life don't look like I want it to look like. All right. I want to remind you as a wellness professional, you don't need to have $1 million to help people feel good in their minds. I really want you to hear that. If you're not a financial coach, your money does not have to be your receipt. Your peace is your receipt. I'm telling you, I had the biggest conflict ever because I didn't have a niche. I didn't realize I was in the wellness space. I thought I was in the I was thinking like I'm supposed to help people like in the business, finance state, like the whole you can make money, you can get it. But it's when I really found out that I'm a wellness entrepreneur that I realized, listen, if I want to improve my business, it's not how much money I make people as much as how much wellness they get. But now, when I wanted to share about business now, I was like, well, has my business grown to where I wanted it to be, where I can talk about business? So I had another complex. Well, has your business grow where you want it to be? Then I'm like, yo, my business is growing tremendously. And it's going to grow to a great height. And then I have all of these skill sets that can help other people grow their business right now. So for a while, I thought that I needed to have like a 6-figure or 7-figure business to teach about how to set up a Zap, to teach you how to edit a video, to teach you a quick way to use Trello to organize your podcast, or a way to automatically take an RSS feed and convert it into automatic emails that goes out. What if I can teach you a way that you can just write an article, that article just gets distributed as an email to all your followers. Or you post a podcast and the podcast is now transcribed, you got clips from the podcast. What if I teach you all of that? Do I need $1 million to teach you what I know? Or do I need to teach you what I know so I can help 1 million people and make $1 million? I really want you to get this mindset, because unless you get this mindset, you're going to keep having this complex. This is what held me back. And 2021, no more holding back. I'm telling you, I'm not holding nothing back. Look, listen. People are out here dying, and the world needs your gifts. The world needs you to teach people how to heal with their energy. The world needs you to teach people how to dance. The world needs you to teach people how to eat healthy. The world needs you to teach people what you know. The world needs your gift. Like, people are out here dying. We need to step on the front line. People are stepping on other people's necks. We need to be on the front lines. You get what I'm saying? So we have to become the entrepreneurs that's mission oriented. Don't let the complex make it more complex. Just scare your skill sets. So Lisa, who's watching right now, told me one thing changed my life for the better. She didn't know if she really had that much impact by just saying a simple phrase. She said, "You're helping me with my holistic wellness and business." And I was like, wait a minute. I barely even I talk about business, but I know so much about it. But for some reason, I've had a complex. And then the other day, I'm like, wait a minute. I know all about tech, videos, emails. You can see all these things I got set up. And I'm like, wait a minute. If I teach this to these people and they put that into practice, they can 10x their business. Because just because people are not looking at my profile doesn't mean people are not looking at theirs. And people are looking at mine. I'm just saying, just because you think you don't have as much followers doesn't mean your skill sets won't. Like, for instance, I figured out that what I know works when I started working with Dr. Love. So Dr. Love is my teacher. He's one of the greatest teachers of our time. He teaches holistic health and wellness. Hence explain why I'm really good. I'm not gassing my head off, just being proud of myself. But he taught me a lot about holistic wellness. So I went working with him for a little bit. So, you know how Tony Robbins worked with Jim Rohn? I worked with Dr. Love. Ironic. So I would make his videos. I would create the structure. And by the time I'm with him, he would make a lot more money. And I would go back home. I would think to myself, wait a minute. How come I can make him so much money, but I'm not making the money? I had a complex about me. I was repelling the money. And I had the skill set that could make the money, but I was hesitant to share the skill set because I didn't have the money. It was a loop. Like, your business is because you have a gift, and when you deliver the gift feeds you. That's what your business is. It's not even a tool. You don't just start a business to make money. You start a business to bring yourself out here. Like, yo, I'm so talented in this. Let me show somebody else. That's what it is. I'm so good at this. That's what I realized the other day. I was like, what? I'm so good with videos and promoting. And the only reason why I've been showing people how to put their videos and brand themselves is because I don't have like the following or the views that I think I should have. But yes, the other day, it really clicked for me. I was like, yo, if I teach wellness entrepreneurs how to structure their business with tech, how to make content, how to be organized, and teach them that holistic health and wellness, people are going to have to hear about it. They're going to have to be like, yo, let me check out this guy. He has all in one. Then all the complex would have went away. So I'm going through this because something in your head needs to click. You might be thinking you're not worthy because of numbers. You might be thinking you're not worthy because you don't have enough clients. But guess what? It's that same thinking that's repelling away what you can have. I wouldn't tell you something I didn't experience. I'm just clear enough to observe it and put it in words. That's all it is. So I can show you how to structure your business, and today I want to make sure that I teach you a couple of things you can do practically after we're done here. One of the number of things you want to do is you want to start yourself an email list. Now, I just found out that I have an email list since 2014. From the first person that joined my fitness program, they're on the email. So you can stay in contact with them. Let's say you met somebody and you don't know where they're going to be 5 years from now. Wouldn't you want to get their contact information so you could always stay and connect with them? So you could send them gifts. So you can send them Oh, like, yo, I'm having an event. Would you like to come and have and enjoy this? Yes. So I discovered, and I had this mindset early on, structure. My business partner was making no money at the time. And there was this software called MindBody. And I was like, I know we're not making any money, but we have to get this software. I mean, not only does it help us structure the workout plans, but it schedules the clients, it creates a profile for them. So when somebody goes and look up mobile personal training, they see like a whole professional system. They're like, wait a minute, this is a real life business here. There's a brand, there's a trust. There's a brand trust. I'm going to tell you a platform. So there's the brand choice. Thank you. Drop the questions. So there's a brand. So what they would do is they would like, yo, MindBody. And then there was other thing called PT Minder. It was PT Minder and it was MindBody. And then eventually I even started an app. People were even more enthused. They was like, you got an app? And I didn't even create the app. MindBody did it for me. It's tracked them. I was able to put the workout plans. So there was a sense of when you joined, it wasn't like, oh, I'm sending you a Google Doc or some paper or like YouTube. It was all structured. So it gave you a sense of like, I'm in this. So you want to invest in your business. These platforms that they're creating out here, some of them are $15 a month, $24 a month. They're investments. Like, I'm willing to spend more money on the platforms than anything just to create the structure. So email, I've been using MailChimp for the longest. All these platforms gather the emails, they create the profiles, and they sync it back to MailChimp. But a good new one now is something called ConvertKit. You want to use ConvertKit. Reason why I use ConvertKit is MailChimp now, it sends the stuff to the promotion mailbox. So a lot of people are not even getting some of my emails. And if you're in the email list, just make sure you add me to your contact so you can see my emails, right? Because I'm going to be dropping dumb value on you. I'm not just going to be talking about holistic wellness now. I finally got over the complex of thinking that I'm not worthy to share my business skills. So I'm going to be sharing so many good things with you, tool strategies. So you want to make sure you subscribe to my email list, by the way. Another thing, text me. So I was like, ConvertKit is really good because it will go to the primary mailbox. ConvertKit. Check that out. MailChimp has a free. So I use MailChimp free for a long time. Never paid for it. I didn't pay a single penny. It's just that you have to up it to certain contacts. So never do business without an email. That's the number one rule. Never do business without an email. First of all, you want to make sure you have somewhere where you can send people stuff that they need to help them, like a mailbox. And second of all, is you want to make sure you stay in contact with that person. So never do business without an email. And then here's another thing. So I was like, always gather the information, but then here's another thing, personalization. One of the major things that, I don't know how many, and comment this below. Do you feel like I'm a business or do you feel like I'm a person? Really comment this below. Somebody please comment. Do you feel like I'm a business or do you feel like I'm just a person with good intentions? Like the way I communicate with people is from the beginning, I always thought about that. I was like, yo, I'm helping people. I'm not helping numbers. Like, that's Lisa right there. You know, I know Lisa's name. This is Roxanne. Well, I'm talking about the people I've been knowing. I'm only going to say the people I've been seeing. So I'm like, yo, that's Aisha right there. Yeah, so yeah, I am a business and a person, but when I communicate to you, it's on a person tip. And then you see the business. You're like, this is a business and a person. I'm like, wait, this is pretty cool. I can really communicate to him. I could text him right now. At some point, here's what I used to think, and I want you to dismantle this. A lot of people are doing this, and this is going to make you stand out. And it's also going to make you stand in your power. Here's what I mean. People make it, like, for instance, people are making them seem like there's a big gap for communicating with them. I started to just erase it. I started to make it feel, because it is like, yo, I'm a human like you. If I'm available, yeah, text me. It's 12 at night. I don't have hours. Hours? Wait, 9 to 5? No, anytime is my hour. I'm texting. Yo, what's up? How you doing? Like, that's how I'm operating now. Guess what it is? It's a connection now. We vibrating now. Now we know each other. It's not a transaction for me. Like, how much value have I added to you? And not to say anything about anything, but versus the money you've invested. I want you to hear that. How much value have I added to you versus the money you invested? Did I add the value to invest the money, or do I add the value and get the money so I can keep adding the value? The second one, I'm going to add value no matter what. Somebody said, if you can't join the program, listen, I'm not going to leave you. I'm going to send you stuff. I got you. However, now I know that you add value regardless, because this is your mission. But then the value needs to come back, and you need to come up with the systems, the ideas of how to make money, because for a while I was like the broke prophet. And I always put that in the past, even though I'm working on increasing my wealth, my abundance. For a while I was a broke prophet. I just kept helping people, but I just never had a service that I offered anymore. Why? Because I had a stage in my life where I was broken down. Let me explain that to you. I was making so much money as a personal trainer, mobile personal training. Then at some point life hit me. And you might have been there, I don't know. So there was like a 2-year section where it's almost like I had to step away from everything. And that was the school that leveled me up to where I'm at now. So I was making money, and then all of a sudden it all stopped. I was like, wow. And then I just went to learning. I just started following a teacher around. I started to indulge. I stopped offering my service that much. I stopped promoting the service. I just created content. I started interviewing people. I started learning. I started doing a bunch of stuff that paid people's souls, but didn't pay me. I was on TV. I was on TV for a whole year in 2018, 2019. I didn't get paid a dime. I want you to hear this. I was on TV for a whole year in 7 countries. I didn't get paid a dime. But it was developing a fire within me that I'm delivering to you now. Now, mind you, what I noticed, and I'm gonna point this out. When I said I was a broke prophet, not making any money, I saw like 7 people left. I was like, wow, whoa. Like, wait a minute. I thought we were on the same VIP. I'm kidding. So, a lot of times, for a while, I wouldn't say that because I would think people were judging me. So I was like, yo, I needed to take a 2-week break so I can be in silence to cultivate all this that I have now so I can get back on it. So some of you, I don't know if you've been sitting on the sidelines because you felt a defeat. Some people keep growing, people keep pushing at it, but sometimes you need to retreat and cultivate before you go out. That's what I did. And now I'm bringing it all out here. And man, it's only up from here, baby. Y'all gonna see. Let the story be told. So, structure. I said you must have an email list. That's number 1 thing. Have a platform. I say empowerment is a platform to perform. That's what empowerment is. That's my definition of empowerment. A platform to perform. You're like, what's a platform? All right. No matter what you do, you got to create content. I watched Gary Vee, and I started a vlog. I had started vlogging my life. I called it Flex Daily, based on Gary Vee's thing called Daily V. So I was like, Flex Daily. You can go back and watch these. They look pretty awesome now that I think about it. I have the whole journey. Some of them are very embarrassing, I promise. But it's part of the story. By embarrassing, I just mean I saw my face. I was really struggling. So I made this whole journey of when I'm in my car and I'm training people. You see the whole thing. I'm going to start posting more of it. You see the whole process. And I'm like, this is how I'm growing, everybody. Come with the journey. And you can legit see the growth. Some of you are thinking like, I haven't grown that much. Well, you have, but you may think you haven't grown to where you want to grow to. Okay, that's understandable. But just showcase how you're growing. That's going to touch people. Just showcase it. Just like, yo, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm learning. This is where I attended. This is my process. This is my morning routine. You can see the morning routine. What did I do? I had a camera around me. So one thing is you can vlog. You can start a vlog. You could do like a daily reflection. At the end of the day, you just put your camera up, you reflect on what happened today. You record it, you could take a clip from that, post it. You could you could just use your Instagram story to tell a story. And then at the end of the day, just download the entire story and post it on IGTV. You just take 15-second clip of what's happening, of reflections, of lessons. You keep posting those. You attended a Zoom meeting, record the Zoom meeting and be like, yo, this is how I'm growing. This is my journey. People are saying that and they're like, yo, I want to get on this journey with you. Because guess what? You don't wait till you get there to showcase it. That's what a lot of people are just showcasing, how they just got there. They're like, wait, what's the steps? I've been showcasing all of the steps to how I became, not how I got anywhere, to how I became who I am. And you want to show that journey. So whether you've started your wellness business or not, show the journey. Let's go back. You want to show the journey of your tribe member, not your client. Don't call them no client. Please don't call nobody clients unless they're corporate or something. Find a term that's going to empower them, because it's not a transaction, it's an investment. I'm investing into this person with my experiences, and because I need to live and operate in this world as a being, they're investing into me with their resources. And this is fine. This is how it should be. 100%. Never feel any doubt in your mind that you give to people and you shouldn't be reciprocated. That's just foolery. Come on now. You go to jobs and they take from you and they have compensate you. And if you give your soul, you should at least get some money back. That's the least you can get is money. Trust me. The least of it all is money. The least you could exchange is money. But to be in the presence of people who are like powerful, that's priceless. You get what I'm saying? To be in your own presence and feel powerful, that's priceless. So if somebody's trading $1,000 for peace, they're doing a great investment. It'd be better than to spend. Like for instance, I only charge $50 for the tribe of wellness entrepreneurs who's gonna be getting all this stuff, because I'm not holding anything back. Trust me. In 6 to 12 months, the growth is gonna be amazing for all of us. So I charge people $50 a month for a membership to the tribe. The value is beyond amazing. I drop everything. Like you might go buy a life coaching course for like $150. For $50 a month, you're gonna get the life coaching course. You're gonna get the community. You're gonna get the branding. You're gonna get the tools, resources. You're gonna learn qigong. You're gonna learn so many things. You're like, yo, I didn't even realize that this was a greater investment than that. So sometimes we're like, oh, you don't see the value, but it's the transformation. You have to sell the transformation, right? It's not, you ain't not trading time for dollars. Like, it's not worth it from a time dollar standpoint to do what I do with the tribe for $50 a month. It's not worth it from a time. To text and do the videos from a time trade, it's not worth it. But from investing into you and knowing that, yo, if I help you, you're gonna help 1,000, 2,000, 6,000, 1,000,000 people. That pay, yo, that's worth it. The transformation is worth it, not the time investment. Like the times I spend doing stuff, I'm gonna be out here all day, and I'm gonna be working on this stuff all day. I promise you. In fact, I'm gonna have a workshop tonight at 6 p.m. I'm still gonna be out here. So you're like, does the time match? No, but it's the fulfillment is the result. Okay, let's go back. Let's go do a quick review before we close out. It's already 12:30. It's already been 43 minutes. Okay. So, first, don't have any members of your tribe be left out without having contact information that is yours, traffic that you own, an email address. Always take the email. You have to. If you really care about somebody's growth, you want to make sure you can check on them 3 years from now. You want to make sure you can add the value to them 6 years from now. You want to make sure that you can communicate what you have going on 10 years from now. Like, I want to make sure I have your email so that way when I'm in freaking all across the world or something, like I still can communicate to you. You still know what's going on with me. You know what I'm saying? It's a matter of staying in connection with those people you care about. It isn't even it's not even about a transaction. And realize the words I'm using. Now, I want you to really realize that. Most people who's going to express business to you is not going to express it to you from a mission tip. They're going to express it to you from a monetary tip. Like, how do you convert? All right. We're not trying to convert people to spend money. We're trying to help people transform their lives. We're trying to help people convert in a sense of transform from anxiety, tiredness, depression into vitality. That's the result. The exchange is just the money. Why is that the mind state? Because when you get in the mission, you create way more in the world because it's not transactional. Some people are making way more money than me right now doing the same thing I'm doing. I'm not saying I'm more valuable or less valuable than they are, but I'm saying I'm basing my stuff on, listen, the world needs our gifts. And if I can empower you to empower them and empower them and them, then we can all get out here. So that's what I'm starting from. So that gets me fired up to say, man, if the world needs our gifts, we need to structure, package it up, and deliver this gift to the world. This is what a business is. A structure and packaging of your gift, and marketing is making sure that people know that you have structured and packaged your gift. That's what a brand is. Or I structured and packaged my gift as the holistic motivator. Now I need people to know who I am. So I need to figure out, how do I get in front of people so they know how I can help them transform their lives. So sometimes I'll be like, yo, are you going to join the tribe? Not because, yo, I'm waiting for you to give me $50, but because, yo, I know that, yo, you just told me about this specific thing. I know if you join within a week, it's going to change your life. So I have no doubt that what I'm offering is valuable. So when I ask somebody, did you join? It's because I know the value they're going to get. And then, of course, the means of exchange is just like, yo, I treasure your value, so let me reciprocate. That's what the marketplace is about. But in the wellness field, sometimes we are a little bit about money, but now I talk about it. But talking about it in this way, guess what it does is it structures your mindset differently. Because trust me, there's a lot of entrepreneurs out here who could be living on a mission based, but they're living on a profit base, and they're diluting the mission. They're helping people, but the basis of which they're helping the people is not from of the heart, it's of the pocket, which is then diminishing the fulfillment that they can get from the same thing. So if you go chase the bag, you might start having more bag underneath your eyes. But if you chase wellness and peace, your face is gonna radiate your business. I want to ask you this question. Do you see what I preach in my essence? Probably. You probably see it. You can see it. I'm not holding it back. I'm not, like, you can feel it too. Because if I was, you'd feel that. Right? And it's because every day I be thinking to myself, why do I want to do good so much? I ask myself, like, why? I don't know. I don't know. I just know, what else is there? Like, if I can't do good, then what, I'm going to do bad, kill somebody? Like, I want to see people prosper. And the other day I was thinking to myself, like, yo, you like giving people's platforms. You want to give people a stage. You want to empower people to do their thing. And I was really like, yo, I don't care if somebody, like, I don't care if you come on a platform and somebody says, oh, I like them better than Ed. That's great. Go work with this person. That's what I want. Like, I'm at a point where I want you to come, I interview you, and somebody in the tribe says, listen, I resonate with this person. I like Edward, I like Edouard Gilles, but I want to coach with this person. I'm at a point where I'm wanting to make a connection between another coach and a seeker because they best align. Not because, oh, they need a coach. No. That's what God placed in my heart. That's why he's made me a connector, a way of bringing people together. I realized that's my talent. That's my gift. That's a gift I have now. It's been developed. So when you change your heart, it transforms your entire business. It transforms how you see things. And the why you wake up is differently. If I was driven by money, I don't think I'd be doing this right now. I promise you. If I was driven by, don't let money drive you because it will drive you crazy. Let passion drive you, it will drive you to the money. Let let a mission-oriented heart orient your life so you can fulfill your mission. Promise you, it'll change your life. Ask yourself, say my mission, I said this every day, my mission in life is to inspire people to take a holistic approach. All I knew was about body, and I had a pseudo idea of nutrition. I only knew the mainstream nutrition. But I kept saying, hey everybody, my name is, I don't know why I do that voice. But hey everybody, my name is Edward Giles, and my mission in life is to inspire, motivate, and uplift people. I used to say to live a whole mind, body, and nutrition. I didn't say holistic then. I had no idea how I was going to grow to that. All I know was I wanted to do that. And guess what? What did I post on Instagram? Your business is just your mission monetized in the marketplace. So now guess what I'm doing as my business? I'm monetizing my mission in the marketplace. Simple. And now I'm not apologetic about saying, hey, this is the contribution you make for the light I'm sharing. No. Listen, I know that God has it as a part of me that I need to get to a level where when you just get in contact with my brand, it skyrockets you up. Let's like, yo, I know the holistic motivator. Boom, you get on the platform that I'm going to create, and you just like, yo, my level, I'm impacting way more people now. That's my mission in life. I want people to get in contact with me, and all of a sudden their impact 10x. And you're like, yo, why is it you want there? Because the goal is the world. We are saving the world. Somebody said, what are you talking about? I thought I'm just starting a business. No, you're saving the world. That's how you got to look at it. So with that being said, y'all, I've over expanded my energy, and I'm running to a point when I'm running out of it. So we'll come back here next week for another podcast episode. But tonight, though, 6 p.m., there's a workshop I want you to attend. I really want y'all to cut through. There's going to be a workshop. Come, hang out. And yeah, so I'm going to leave it at that. Just you can go back, review the video, see what was said, and take from it what you can. Once again, my Instagram is going to change up a little bit. I'm going to post more about business. It's going to be so versatile that I'm going to find a way to synchronize it all. I'm going to post about content, about media, about podcasting. I have years of experience in all these stuff. I have years of experience of even producing talk shows, pitching a show to a network. Like, I have so much talents and gifts that I didn't share because of feeling incompetent, which is completely wrong. So I want to ask you to please let go of your feeling of incompetency. Who you are right now is good enough, and you can just share the journey up until you feel ready to start helping people. But just believe in yourself. You share your light. Like, I'm so grateful of the dark moment because it revealed my light. And after that revelation, every day I'm just sharing it. I'm like, hey, I'm Oprah now. You get some light. You get some light. I'm speaking life to the trees. The trees are getting my aura. Look, they're shining greener now. I'm telling you. But you start somewhere. Bro, I did not speak like this. I spoke like this. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Today I'm going to be... How did I get here? I grew here. You're going to grow to where you're going to be. Just keep on growing. That's my message, and I'm sticking to it. It's the Holistic Motivator. Couple things. Make sure you text me now. Text me while I'm in this stage now. Trust me. I feel like by 2022 itself, bro, I might not be able to text everybody. Start from the beginning. So text me. My number is 561-510-9605. And then that way you'll be adding to the text messaging tribe. That way you can get some of more stuff. You can get, where's the workshop coming on? All these different things I offer, you're going to be able to get it. You're going to be able to also, I want you to practice one thing. When you receive my text, here's what I want you to do. I want you to reverse engineer every text I send you. Will change your life. When I send you a text, look at the website that, like, oh, what is he using to host this video? You know, oh, Dropbox, that's cool. Reverse engineer every text I send you, and you're gonna learn more just from the reverse engineer. Think about it. Just reverse engineer everything, and you're gonna learn more from the reverse engineering. So y'all just text my number right now. Ed Talks 561-510-9605. All right. So with that being said, you have a great rest of your day. Stay blessed. Stay in your power. Keep sharing your light. Don't hide it. Don't dim it. And remember, until you start letting your light shine, the world will forever miss all your talents, all your gifts, and all the great things that you have to offer. So remember, let your light radiate. Be like Oprah. You get some light. You get some light. You get some light. Let your light radiate. Don't dim it. Don't hide it. Peace. Thank y'all for watching. Click the link in my bio for all upcoming classes and events for this weekend. Peace. Have a great day.